What's up, guys? So, I don't know if you can tell from my voice that I'm like really annoyed, but if you can't, I'm really, really, really irritated right now. Like, I'm so annoyed right now. So, down to why I am annoyed. My parents aren't around. They went for some whatever, that's not really important. And so I was taking an Uber home, right? And I normally take an Uber home because there's no one to pick me up. Well, and it's just easier that way. And so I was taking an Uber home, and I was going with one of my co-workers or ex-co-workers or whatever. And so we get into the Uber, and basically the way home is immediately you get out of the gate, you turn right, and you're like going the right way. But the driver didn't turn right. And like everybody should know this, or everybody I sure thought that everybody knew this, so I didn't think that I needed to direct him and say, "Oh, go right." And there's a sign that says one way or no entry or something like that. And so instead of Jara going right, he kept going straight, and this was into the no entry point. And so I looked up and I was like, what is going on? This is a one-way street. You're not meant to be going this way. In my mind, I'm like, am I wrong? Like I might be wrong, but I'm like, I'm not wrong. This is a one-way street. You're not meant to be going this way. He sure didn't listen. And my coworker also said the same thing. He sure didn't listen. And so he went, and then police stopped us. And let me tell you, I'm in Nigeria. The police here isn't like the police in the US or the UK or anywhere like that. They're just mad. They're mad, basically. And so the policeman stopped us, and he was like, "Don't you know this is a one-way drive?" And I just didn't want to say anything like, "Oh yeah, I told him," because it's wasting my time. And so the guy was like, "Oh, he didn't know. I guess he didn't know." And the policeman was like, there's a sign there. Didn't you see the sign?" And he was like, "No, he didn't see the sign." And so the guy was like, the policeman was like, "Let me see your driver's license." So the driver gives him his driver's license, and another policeman comes. Okay, policeman one collects the driver's license. Policeman two comes along, and policeman one says, policeman two should enter the car to show us the signs. And I'm just like, what is the meaning of this? This is wasting my time. We're sorry. He did not know. He did not see the signs. Okay, we know their signs now. Can we please go on our way? And policeman three comes along and he's just doing excuse you, but he was sharp just behaving some type of way that was just irritating my spirit. Sha. So policeman two enters the car. Much to me and my co-workers protest because we're like, why don't allow him inside your car? Why are you allowing him inside the car? There's no need to allow him inside the freaking car. He doesn't listen, and he allows policeman one to collect his driver's license and go and sit down, and he allows policeman two to enter the car and take us somewhere. And so policeman two is like, turn around, let me show you the signs. And the driver starts driving, and I'm like, are you going to leave your driver's license with the other policeman? And the policeman too was like, we'll come back and get it, blah blah blah. I'm just like, so sure, we go back, and there are like five signs there. I had only seen one. I hadn't seen the five, but there were five signs there. Okay, no problem. So they show him or us the signs, and we go back to where they stopped us, and we're like, okay, can we get his driver's license now? We have to go. And it's like, no, 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 park here. And then the guy actually parks. He actually parks the car as if he's by himself and he's not driving anybody. So he parks the car. Okay, can we get the driver's license now so that we can go? Okay, give him his driver's license. Policeman one gives him his driver's license. Then they say they're taking us to the tax office or something funky like that. I'm like, hold up, excuse me. Um, I don't know if you're confused or something, but you're not my personal driver. This is an Uber. I want to go home. I don't want to be in this car. I have no business whether you're stopped by police or not. That's not my problem. I need to go to my house. And so the guy is doing smeh for me, and he's like, should I stop the trip? Blah, 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 blah. Well, and so a fourth policeman comes and he's talking to policeman one. I'm like, I'm not having any of this right now. And so my uncle's church was across the street. Luckily for us, like me and my co-workers. So we go. So I'm like, okay, my uncle is a pastor in this church. Let's go and see if he's around so that he can take me home because we live really close to each other. And so we come down, we go to the church and we see someone. I'm like, oh, is so and so person around? And they're like, no, he's not around. And I'm like, so he's not around. And so someone is like, why are you asking? What's going on? And so I tell them, and then they call. I think the person is like a mopol or something. And so we tell the mopol what's going on. And so the mopol goes to talk to policeman number four, who is apparently like the organ of all of them. Meanwhile, policeman two is still inside the car for whatever reason I cannot comprehend. And so policeman four comes and he's talking to all of us, and I'm sure getting irritated because I'm just like, what is the meaning of this? I should not be here having this conversation with anybody. I should be on the way to my house. I'm tired. It's not even that I'm tired. I just want to go home. I should not be talking to police about anything because it's not my business. And so the policeman is like, why did you tell us that you worship in this church? My man, I'm like, I don't worship in this church. I don't go to this church. But I sure didn't say anything. I was like, I was trying not to be rude because I've heard my facial expressions can be really, really rude. So I was trying not to be rude. I was saying, sir, I was trying my best to be very polite. Was like, you just went inside the church, you did not even talk to anybody here. I was like, see, I did not go inside to report anybody. I went inside to find another ride home. Oh, I was just like, see, hold up. Don't even like try and twist this around to make you look as if it's like, you have to find another solution. You can't just jump to the next one. Yes, I can. They taught me in my exam that in my school that if you don't understand a question, or you can't solve a problem, sometimes you should just skip to the next one instead of wasting your time on one. So that's what I was doing. And so the policeman four was like, you guys can go. And I was like, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And so we entered the car. This is me and my coworker. And policeman two is still inside the car. I don't have any idea what they are talking about. I don't. I have no clue. But let me just. This is another thing that just got me very irritated. So when we entered the car, like a few minutes later, we see. I was thinking, it's in my eye because I saw the Uber guy reach down, get something out, and give it to the policeman, and was like, did he actually just give this guy money? Like, did he actually just bribe this man? I was like, let me not say anything in front of the policeman. Let me just go on my way. So the Mopo man helped us, and so we were going through the routes that he asked us to go through. And so I was just like, sorry, did you give the guy money? He was like, yes. I was like, how much did you give him? He was like 1K. I was like, okay, why did you give him that? He was like, he said that he was not going to allow me to go anywhere if he was going to take me, and then I pay 50K if I did not give him something. I was like, does that make any sense to you? We were talking to his Oga. His Oga said we could go, and you allowed him to deceive you, and you made him give you 1,000 naira. Like, does that actually make any sense to you? So you bribed him, and you don't think that's wrong? So this one was like, do you want Nigeria to become a better? Do you want Nigeria to become better? And he was like, oh, Nigeria are playing today. And I was just like, what the heck? I'm talking about Nigeria as a country, not Nigeria as a football team. I was like, and yes, I want it to become better. But these government officials, just bribery and corruption. I was like, oh wait, but what do you think you did? You think up there they're doing bribery, and down here what do you think you were doing? I would have had to pay 50,000. I was like, please, doesn't make any sense, and I don't think I should pay for this trip because you wasted my time. this was bad service and I should really not pay for this trip. Like, no. So basically, why I'm irritated because first of all, my time was wasted for no reason after I told the guy who was doing the wrong thing to he bribed somebody, which is wrong, and it's not going to help our country become a better place. And so that's two things that made me very irritated. Three, the guy didn't even really seem to care. He was just, it was just annoying me. So yeah, that's just what made me really annoyed. Thanks for listening to my rant. But don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you want to hear me rant some more. If you don't forget to subscribe and leave any comments of what you would like to see me do or anything you like to see me say. I guess, yeah. Right. Peace out, lovers. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Yeah.